Hello and welcome. If you're new here, my name is Aimee. I'm a women's online coach and returning bikini competitor. If you've seen the title, you'll know I have some unfortunate news to share, but also we are not done. So there is a game plan moving forward. I'm also probably going to overlay some posing footage so you don't just have to see my face for the length of this video. Let's get into what happened. So on Sunday last week, today is the 14th of August. On Sunday last week, I did a video announcing I was 12 weeks out. Now, come the Monday, being 12 weeks out, I had a feeling that the show was going to be cancelled because there were no updates on the website. There still wasn't a place to register. The Instagram page for the Federation had no updates on it. I'd messaged them a few weeks prior and asked if the show was going ahead, and I hadn't got a reply. So I did wake up Monday expecting that there would be some kind of announcement cancelling. And when it came through on the Monday evening, like I wasn't shocked, but it was still like a really disappointing moment. Now, the AWMBS is amazing. I'm not faulting them or anything like that. They were the federation I competed with originally. Amazing. Athlete care is next level. The way that they put on shows were next level. And as far as I know, I don't think there's anything like it for us in this country, in Australia. And really, really disappointed and sad for them that they can't put their show on. But the other thing with the show was that it was going to be on the 30th of October, which I believe is kind of like the last show of the season. I don't think that there was anything after that. So messaged my coach and he said, you know, one of the other federations has a show in 6 weeks. Like, is that something that I was wanting to do? And I thought about it overnight and I just don't want to rush. So number one, I hadn't ordered my bikini yet, and I believe they take like 8 weeks at least to get made and get done. But also I just really didn't want to rush with, like, you know, learning some new posing tweaks, getting the suit done, organizing hair, like I just didn't want to rush. And so I met with my coach on Thursday and we had a chat about it, and I was like, you know what, let's just do season A. I had been eyeing off the NBA Federation. They look like they're running an amazing show, and there's been really good feedback from the posing coaches and competitors about the show in and of itself. So I was like, let's do NBA. And at the time I thought the date was going to be late March, which is hilarious because I think it's come out and it's May. But anyway, so I met with coach and he was like, you know what, like we could have hustled for like that 6 to 8 week, but at the same time it's just stress that I don't need. And if there's one thing I've learned from the last shows that I did, there's always another show. Like, there's always another show, and we absolutely, I think, as we mature in, you know, in the competitive space, especially something like, you know, non-drug assisted bikini, there's always another show. You're gonna be right. Just do the next season. It's fine. So that's what we've decided to do. So what are we going to do? We're going to continue this deficit now for the next 2 weeks, see how lean I can get, kind of where I can go with this, which is really fun and exciting. I'm in a great headspace, and you know, we got the announcement on Monday night. By that Thursday, I'd had my lowest weigh-in ever and was just feeling great, and still am feeling really, really good about the progress that my physique is making. So we'll ride this out for another 2 weeks. Then we're going to go into a very conservative, not really growth, well, yeah, sort of growth phase, like a couple 100 calories over my maintenance growth phase, not like 400 or 500 that we had done last time. Like, we really pushed my growth phase from August 2020 to a more conservative growth phase of about like 200 calories over my maintenance. And we'll rock that, I believe, until like mid-December, and then we'll start prep for a shorter prep this time. So like it was going to be a shorter prep this time, like a 15-week prep to take me to like a date in March. A few days after that, then the NBA listed their show dates, and it looks like the show won't be in March. It will be in May. So we'll see. I'll just let my coach know, and if that changes our timeline, I don't know. I'll have a look at some of the other federations and see. Maybe I will do a show in March. It's not going to be a big deal at all. We'll probably just push back the start of prep date. And it's a really lovely lesson for me here because I do talk a lot about patience, and I think that this is an excellent time for me to lead by example and just show, like, fucking hell, it's what, an 8-week difference, 6-week difference, you know, or from October till March or October till May, whatever. The time's gonna go anyway. It's not a big deal, and this is the lifestyle I love leading anyway. And I was saying in my last video, I think it doesn't really feel like I had been through half of my prep. This is just sort of what my life is anyway, and because of that, it's just like I would be doing all of the same stuff anyway, right? It is what it is. And yes, like, I'm disappointed the AWMBS doesn't exist anymore. I'm disappointed there's no federation like it, but also really excited to do the NBA, start getting involved with them and see what that federation is like and what it's all about. So that is the plan moving forward. Pretty keen to see how much we can dig deep in the next 2 weeks. It's kind of like 10 days now away from finishing up this deficit and getting back into a growth phase. And it's also going to give me plenty of time to continue to refine my posing, which I've had some really lovely messages from some of you about the improvements in my posing since I started posting that on my Instagram, and I'm really impressed with it too. Like, it was always a really hard thing for me to do, and like the hardest part of prep for me was the posing, and I've just started to feel the last 3 weeks probably really confident with my to an extent really confident with my posing and much happier with it. So it's going to give me plenty of time to do that. But that is the update from me. I'm really excited to be continuing into season A now. My head is just as determined as ever. I'm really excited to have a bit more of even a conservative growth phase to build up my shoulders and my glutes, because I think that they both need work. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna insert some pictures because I probably don't give myself enough credit. I'm gonna show you a back shot. So this is about the same time out, about that 12-week out mark in 2016 versus 12 weeks out now. You can see the difference in my glute progress. So I have done some great work. I still think that they need some more work, and I need some more work on my shoulders. So we're going to be going into a bit of a specialization block of glutes and shoulders when we do the growth phase. I'll also show you where I got in the 12 weeks. So this was the first photo of prep, and this was where I got last week. Coming into my period as well, so I think that there is a little bit of water. I want to do a new video next week, or when I finish this deficit, so you'll actually see like the proper, I think it'll be 14 weeks difference, so you can see what that looks like. But thank you so much for tuning in. I would really appreciate it if you like these videos and want to continue to see updates from me. If you could let me know in the comments, or by giving the YouTube video a like. Either of those things would be absolutely amazing. If you do want to continue to see content and you don't want to miss anything, also I would love if you could please subscribe, as I'm really trying to work on growing this channel and providing information and also education. I want to do some more educational videos as well, not just these like update or prep based ones as well. So if you want to see some education videos from me, make sure you comment as well. But thank you so much for your support. I'm really excited to smash out these next few months and bring the best package that I can possibly bring to the stage in season A.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about. Have your fucking cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round. Bitch, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.